Hey guys, this is Ambasa here from Aalok Institute. Today we will discuss about one of the Oracle database administrator task or activity or roles and responsibility. Consider a situation is given to you saying that we lost a parameter file, and also given a conditions to you saying that we don't have a backup, or the backup is present, it is not working as expected. In the parameter file, we lost both P file as well as SP file. Now, to solve this problem, you have to first collect the database server details. So, you have to just consider in our example, our database server IP would be 192.168.56.11 and the OS username Oracle. The database instance name is prod. So, prod is the other word, it's a production, and this is just an instance name. You can consider in real time, it can be any name, followed by you just collect your database unique name. In our case, it's a prod. Next, once you collected this information, just for giving a background, the parameter file naming convention would be init.sid.ora. So init stands for initialization and SID stands for system identifier. Nothing but it's an instance name. So now the .ora is stand for it's a Oracle file. So hence the parameter file naming convention will be init sid.ora, or in our case it's a init prod.ora. Same way you have to understand about SP file naming convention. Nothing but it's a SP file sid.ora. So now SP stand for server parameter, and here it's a SP file, nothing but it's a server parameter file, and SID again as system identifier, nothing but it's an instance name, and .ora it's like a Oracle related file. So both file are present in my $Oracle home in the DBS folder. It's a default location. If both files are present, then the precedence is given to my SP file, or the priority given to my SP file. Now in our given situation, we lost both P file as well as SP file. In our case, we will simulate it because in a real time it may be happened unknowingly, but in our case we will simulate it manually to remove this particular file. Followed by we will solve this particular situations. How do I get back my parameter file if this is the case? So for that, the solution would be, you can just read it like here. The first would be you have to find out your alert log file. So for that, we will have certain naming convention, like inside my Oracle base there is a diagnostic folder. Inside that there is a folder name called RDBMS, and inside that we do have a DB nickname folder name, hence we have taken here the DB nickname. Plus inside that you do have a instance name folder, hence we have noted the instance name, followed by trace folder, and then inside that trace folder you will see one of the text file called alert_sid.log file format. So in our case it is alert_prod.log. So that is my alert log file, and it's one of the important file where the DBA has to check any errors coming in this particular file or related to your database will be referred, and to solve you have to keep checking this particular file. In a real time, we configure certain alerts to get email saying that there is a certain errors and please solve it as soon as possible. Now once you noted my alert log file, then you have to open that alert log file like this. Once you open the alert log file, maybe you can see there are a lot of content in this. You have to go to at the end of this file, and inside the file, once you go to at the end of the file, you have to search with from the bottom to top, where the using the command question mark with the value SP file. So the SP file keyword you have to search it, and then you will see the list of the parameters. So those parameters you have to copy it, and then you have to create a P file, and then you have to paste it, and then once you paste it, you maybe that file is ready to use it, that is you have to save it, and then that P file may be an example. I can directly start my instance, but it is recommended to have SP file, so we will go for creating a SP file also. and then we will try to start my instance. Now this case my instance gets started, and also I can verify my instance is started and it's an open state, and also I can confirm that it is referred from the SP file or it is started from SP file. So now let's see practically about the same. So we will first open the terminal, consider an example that my machine is up and running. You can say it's a machine is up and running. Let's do it practically. Open the putty, and this is my one of the putty. Let's say example, I'll just freshly open a new terminal with a username would be Oracle, and as you can see that my IP is I selected, which is a 192.168.56.11 and password is O. So once I password is mentioned here, it is not visible, but I typed as I mentioned during the Oracle user creation. That's my OS username. In real time, you have to get this password from the you can say the given checklist. So once you have this user name and plus the password you have noted, and based on the respective IP you have logged in. Now here I have to try by saying that check my alert log file location. As I mentioned, inside your base location, here you go, this is my base location. Here you will see there is a folder called diag. So diag stands for diagnosability. So now you have to go for diag folder, and here you will see RDBMS folder. So inside this RDBMS, you can say here inside this RDBMS, you will see one of the folder name called prod. This is my DB nickname. So here again you will see one more folder. This is my instance name. So in this case both are same, but maybe in real time it can be different. So here you will see a lot of folders. You have to go to inside the trace folder. Now here I have to go ahead and check the file name called alert log file. Here we go. So this is my alert log file. In that, if you open the file, you will see a lot of files in it. You go to at the end, and this is right now at the end. You are in the bottom, and search with the keyword ?SP file. Hit enter. Now here you will see that there is a SP file present. So you can see that this is my SP file options. Inside are the alert log file. Inside the alert log file, I can see the SP file keyword searched. There you will see the SP file name along with its path. This is my path and this is my file name. Below this line, you will see list of parameters which has been referred during the startup of your instance. Now what I am doing just now, I will just note this SP file. Here's an example. So this is my location DBS, there you have a SP file. Now let's try to come out from this file and go and check here. Do we have parameter files? Like here, you just take parameter files, these are the two. Do we have these parameter files? Yes. The first one is called init sid.ora and the other one is sp file sid.ora. So what I'm doing, I'm just simulating, don't do it in production. This is just unknowingly happened and now you are solving this problem. So this case, I'll be removing these two files. Consider we lost both the file. So this is an example, we lost both files. So now we don't have even P file as well as we don't have even SP file. Now what I will do, I'll just copy this particular options. I'll say that we simulated it's a SP file and P file, both are lost. Now to get back this lost files, I have to solve. For that, you have to open the alert log file. So in our case, the alert log file is in this location. You can directly search with the alert log file by saying locate alert underscore the instance name. In our case, it's a prod.log. So here you will see this is a Unix command to find out the alert log file, directly the file name. You can open this, or you can go one by one inside the Oracle base diag folder, diagnosability folder, in that RDBMS, in that DB nickname, and then the instance name, and this is a trace other word, it's a text formatted file. So here you will see alert underscore the sid.log or the instance name.log. So in our case, I will open this file. So Here once you open this, you can just search with the keyword with the SP file, and you will see that here this is SP file. Keyword in there, you will see these are the parameters. What I need to do, I need to copy these parameters and put it in my, copy the parameters and put it in my I copied it and put it in the notepad in my case. I'll just go for here, scroll down for the parameters. I have it. Let me note the remaining parameters. Once you copied all the parameters in my case it's in the notepad. So once you copied it, now create a fresh P file. Now how do you check that? Here is the one. You can just come out from this file. You try to start my instance now. See, without parameter file, if I try to do example startup. So here it is already up and running. Let me just do abort. An example, it is consider it is no more started. Example here started. See, this is a case where could not open my parameter file, or the instance is unable to start because of it is not able to find my parameter file. So now here this is my parameter file. You have to tell that okay, create the parameter file with the same name vi. Here we go. So this file gets creating plus it is opening with the here vi, and just open it like this. Vi will open the file if it is already exist. If not exist, then it will create the empty file, and then you have to paste the parameters what you have noted here. Let's say example, I will just copy this all parameters and go to this particular prepared parameter file or the P file and paste it. So after all just copied it, just save it and then come out from this file. Now you prepared the P file. So it is highly recommended you please prepare SP file from the above prepared the P file. So example, I'll just now try to check do we have a SP file or not. No, it is not present. So let me just log into my instance, and here you have to just type create SP file from P file. So even though the instance is not started, we can still possible to create SP file from P file. Once you hit enter, so file gets prepared. Now I can verify. Here we do have now P file plus SP file. Now as I mentioned earlier, if both files are present, it will prefer to go with SP file, and the P file is a text file, SP file is my binary file. Now let's do startup. Now you need to note of it here saying that if you are connected but it is not started, it is an idle. I'll go for now here startup. Once you do a startup, what it does, it will read this parameter file, and then the instance gets started, your database gets mounted, and your database gets opened. So now here once the database gets opened, I will verify. Here is an example. You get started here. So how do I prepare the SP file? Like in the SQL prompt, you have to say here create SP file from P file. So after you prepared, you try to do a startup. After you given a startup, now you can see here my instance gets started along with that database mounted and database opened. Now I can verify. You can just take this sentence, select the instance name, comma its status from $, instance. Now it says that my instance name is prod and it is now open. Plus I can verify here show parameter SP file. Now we got this SP file back. That means this is what the way as a DBA your job would be getting the situations to be solved. Whatever the errors keep coming, you have to solve that. To solve that, you should do all with hands-on practical. So in our Aalok Institute, we believe that unless you're not doing practically, you cannot retain those steps in your mind. So to fundamentally make it strong, you do as much as you practice. So please go through this all steps, see this video as much as you can say if possible, you can repeat it and try to understand and make sure that you do practice the steps, the entire from start to till end. I would request you guys, please make sure that do without single steps here and there to be ignored. You solve all the you can see the problem. Once you saying here it is a situation is given to you, maybe it is a SP file lost, or maybe it's a control file lost, or whatever the file is lost. You should make sure that first you have to understand what all steps I need to carry. Prerequisites has to be checked, and then you follow the plan of actions. That's it from my end for this particular given situation. For a given Oracle database administrator, one of the tasks or one of the activity or one of the roles and responsibility. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.